Hi. Oh, you can still see that in the frame. This video is just going to be me talking about my past 2 weeks because it's been literally insane, and it hasn't even been 2 weeks. It's been like 8 days, 10 days, I don't know. It's been insane. So we're gonna do a makeup tutorial while talking. Yay. Okay, let's go. So let's start off on February 26th. The day before that day, I had gone to Erie, went on a little date thing. So I was really nervous, and I hadn't really ate anything. I think I was also dealing with like the stomach flu. I wasn't eating because my stomach was so messed up that I just wasn't hungry and so on and so forth. Went on the date, and I spent the night at Abby's house, and she lives about 20 minutes away from me, and she had to leave really early in the morning, so it was about 7:30. She was like, do you want to eat breakfast? And I was like, no, I'm good. So, you know, I'm driving. I didn't put my GPS on because I figured, oh, I know where I'm going. I got lost, so I ended up, let me remind you, she only lives 20 minutes away. I was like 35 minutes away from her house after driving for like 10 minutes. So I put on my GPS, I get on the side of the road to put my GPS on, and then it tells me like where I'm supposed to go, all that fun stuff. So I was on this road and I was coming up to a stop sign. I stop and I start pulling out. I was going left and my wheel starts shaking, and that's the last that I remember. I remember realizing my wheel, like I'm turning, but I blacked out, and I went into the ditch 10 miles per hour. You wouldn't really think that it would have been any big deal. The ditch was maybe a foot deep. So, you know, I hit my nose off of the car wheel because I think I was like leaning for some reason. I don't know why. So I really slammed my face off of that thing. Everything's covered in blood. I'm freaking out. I'm not crying, but like I'm in a panic. And fun fact, the guy that was behind me, he was also behind me at the stop sign. He literally watched it all happen and kept driving. That really made me feel great, especially in the moment. So yeah, it was a fun old time. And so I just sat there. A lady runs out. I'm trying to call 911. I'm trying to call my mom, but I can't because my phone is literally covered in blood and my screen won't work. So she dials 911 for me, and MT out of nowhere shows up. Anyways, so yeah, I waited for probably it felt like a half an hour, but it probably was only like 10 minutes. It was the longest 10 minutes of my life. And I rode in an ambulance. I went to the emergency room, probably was there for like 5 hours. This happened at like 8:30 in the morning, by the way. When am I ever up that early? I don't know. That was probably another thing. And I got a bunch of CAT scans and all these, making sure that I don't have any broken bones, but I broke my nose. It was only a fracture, so it's not as big of a deal, but it still really hurts. It was like right here or something. And I now still have a swollen nose. Hence why I didn't upload any videos last week. That was in the actual videos, I guess. I also was not feeling good mentally or physically, so ever since then my life has been extremely busy, and for those like 3-4 days I had no energy. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't have the will to live. I was really depressed. I still kind of am a little bit. I'm not depressed, but I'm not happy, I guess. I'm not like where I need to be with my relationship with myself, I guess. Yeah, so it was just a very emotional roller coaster. I totaled the car, which is actually not the worst thing that could have happened. My mom got a lot of money back for the car, which is really good, and I bought a car. It's a Toyota Corolla 2012 LE, and it is beautiful. It is like Snow White, and I paid for it up front with my own money. All that YouTube money, I'm just kidding. It didn't hit me until like 3 days later when I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my own car, just because everything's happened so fast. Okay, so that was on Monday. I bought the car on Thursday, so I got a job. I don't work there yet because it's not open yet. It's a new business. It's a vintage clothing store, so I will be talking about that probably a lot. But it opens in the next month, and so I had a meeting with the owner, and long story short, we were gonna drive over there separately. I forgot what her vehicle's color was. It was downtown. I didn't know what road it was on for some reason. I kind of blanked, and I had my phone like on the wheel. I wasn't using it or anything, but I was really freaking out because I didn't know where I was going. So I was going like really slow, and I turned into like a not no turning lane, but like where like delivery trucks like go. So I guess technically you're not allowed to like turn around in there or something, because I did and I got pulled over. And the dude was like, you should not be on your phone. And I'm like, I'm not on my phone. And he literally goes like, honesty is the best policy. And I'm like, I'm being honest, but okay. And I was freaking out because, remind you, I was just in a car accident. I don't need any more bills to pay. So that was a blast. I didn't get a ticket or anything. I think he saw the fear and the pain in my eyes. This really made me like rethink, like, okay, I need to pay more attention to my surroundings and police. So what's today? Today's Thursday. Today's Thursday. So Tuesday, I went on another date. It was a photography date. Okay. I'm putting myself out there. I don't think I'm gonna be going on any dates anytime soon. Not just because this one went really well, but I'm done with adventure and I don't really need anything more. Yeah, it went really well. It was about an hour away. I got some really amazing pictures and I learned a lot. We basically ended up driving to a town that neither of us had been to, and it was really cool. I don't know, it was just a really cool experience. We hung out for a really long time. We got a lot of pictures. It was a blast. It was fun, so on and so forth. And then so I was going to Lissy's house and that night, and so I asked her for her address. She gave it to me. I didn't recheck the address because I don't know. I just figured that this is the correct address, you know? And it was, other than the town. So I ended up driving a half an hour getting to where I was supposed to be, realizing this is not the right town and calling her and freaking out. So I ended up having to drive an hour and a half to her house, dark, after a car accident in a new vehicle, on roads that I'd never been before, through towns I'd never been before. It was definitely exciting. That was my adventure. I made it home in one piece. I was really nervous, but I did it and I'm alive. So yeah, that's been my week. That's what y'all wanted to know. So now I have to get a crap ton of tests done to make sure that it's safe for me to drive because of my blackout. Oh, what else? Oh, I know what to talk about. Okay, so I've also been getting a crap ton of comments asking if I'm growing out my pixie cut, and here's the tea. I am growing out my pixie cut. I've been growing it out since actually October, and a lot of people didn't like realize it until like it started getting long and I wasn't cutting it. It's a mess. It's so hard to manage at times. Like, I found one hairstyle, this hairstyle, that works for literally everything, for the most part, but like if I want to do something new, I don't have time, like I don't have that option. I literally probably do this every single day just because I don't want to do my hair, and that's something that I'm really not looking forward to, is because I'm not used to having to do my hair every day again. I'm not looking forward to that. But on the other hand, I really miss my long hair. So worst comes to worst and I grow it out, I don't like it, and cut it off again. And honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised if that's what happens. Don't worry, it'll be back. But yeah, so I'm growing it out. Prom is coming up So I would like to be able to do something with it for the first time since I was a freshman. Alright, so here's the tea. Here's the thing that I don't want to talk about, mainly because I said the opposite 2-3 months ago and I don't want to go back on my word. But I knew this was coming either way, and I knew that it was really going to be just a phase because I can't with my schedule. But once April comes, I will have basically 3 jobs. That's not even including YouTube. If you would like to consider this a job and not a hobby or whatever. So either way, I'm not going to have very much free time, and that kind of freaks me out to know that I won't be able to upload twice a week like I said that I would. But I can't even do that now. I'm struggling because today's Thursday and I'm supposed to already have a video up. I'm really struggling and I don't know what to do because I don't have really any other option. Because if I were to start really uploading twice a week like I used to with my schedule, I would probably not get any sleep. Because editing takes about 8 hours. Most of the time it depends on what video, but a good 10-minute video, a good 8-minute video is going to take me a really long time to edit because I've really been putting my heart and soul into this. So if you want crappy videos, I will give you a crappy video and give you 2 of them a week, or you can get 1 good video and that's solid all around that I actually enjoy making. That's really the options here. If you want to see more of my face, then you get 2 videos a week. But if you just want to see good quality and good content and something that I enjoy making, then you can get 1 video a week. I know that even that is really going to be difficult, but I'm not going to be like last summer and literally never upload, because that's just stupid. I will make this a priority. It's just really hard. So I'm debating about just waiting until probably the last week of March to just decide, or even now, I don't know. I really don't even have time now, and I'm constantly exhausted and trying to edit pictures for senior pictures or for people or whatever the reasoning is, and that is just draining. And I'm not even like, half the time I'm not even getting paid because it was a fun quote-unquote shoot or whatever the reasoning for doing it was. It's a little difficult. It's something that I really never thought that would I'd be doing still to this day. I enjoy it, not gonna lie. I love YouTube and I love doing it, but me imagining going to school, having a job, YouTube, photography, it's not really realistic because there's only 24 hours in the day and most people should be getting 8 hours of sleep when I don't even have time for 8 hours of sleep. And just like thinking about my schedule once September comes even freaks me out more, because I have to be at the school by 8 and I live 20 minutes away from the school. I'm supposed to come to school every day with a full face of makeup because that's what I'm going to school for. So that means I'm gonna have to be waking up probably at least at 6 a.m. But let me remind you, I normally edit videos and pictures at night. So knowing that I probably won't be going to bed until 1, 2 a.m. it's not really a safe idea. But if that's what I have to do, it's what I have to do. I don't have too many options at this point. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you feel about that, because it's something that I really would like to know, because I don't make these videos obviously for myself to watch. Like I mentioned before, I've kind of gone on 2 dates in the past like 2 weeks or whatever, and they both went well. It's just I realized that I don't have time for a relationship, so what am I doing? I don't have time. Like, yes, I miss like being in a relationship, sure, but I don't have time. I literally don't have the energy. I don't have the time to care about another person. That sounds really bad, but like, you know, like I don't have time to like stress about like the other person's like health and like in the way that couples have to. If I'm gonna date the person, I need to be full in and not just like, I don't know, there sometimes, not there the other half. So I should probably explain to you what I'm doing. I'm like coating my lashes in this Urban Decay Mascara Resurrection, and it's kind of like, it makes your lashes, obviously you can't see it right now, but it makes your lashes like not clumpy and all this stuff. It's a great product. It's like $16 though. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think that me dating is a good idea until like I move to Pittsburgh, because at least then like I'll be staying there for a while. Yes, I'll be in my town for the next year, but what's gonna happen when I move, you know? I just got mascara on my eye. I'm over life. I am running out of space on my camera, so we're just using the Ulta lip oil. I don't like it because it's sticky, but it looks pretty. So this is the final look, guys. With my mixed matched eyebrows. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me talking about my current situation with life and how exciting and it is. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm hurrying because my camera's about to die. Bye! In the middle of the night.